Oh, hello, my friends, and welcome to the North Pole. I thought today we might read The Night Before Christmas. It's a lovely poem that covers some adventures that happened on Christmas Eve, not so very long ago. It was the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. And there we go, there's a nice quiet house with lots of snow. Must be up north, maybe somewhere near the North Pole. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And much like many of us, they are also wearing matching pajamas on Christmas Eve. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. That means they're wearing hats to keep their heads warm, because they've just unscrewed their heads, taken out their minds, and put them in a jar of water to keep them nice and fresh till the next day. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. Dad heard a noise, and he went to go investigate. That's usually what dads do when they hear a noise at night, isn't it? The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the lustre of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. And there they are in front of the moon. Oh my goodness, they are flying, and they're going quite quick, aren't they? With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. Now he's driving them, and he also has to let them know that he remembers them as well. More rapid than eagles, his courses they came, and he whistled, and he shouted, and he called them by name. He's cheering them on. Now I know you know all of the reindeer's names, if not most of them. Let's give it a go, shall we? Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away all, as dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And all that means is they went very, very fast through the air, and now they are parallel parking on top of the roof. How many moms and dads can parallel park? Yes? No, probably not too many. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. Now usually it's the chimney that does the smoking, not Santa. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. The wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon let me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, and then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, ho, 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 and to all a good night." That is very much one of my favourite poems. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Now remember to be good and brush your teeth and stay out of trouble. I will see you on Christmas Eve, if not before.